So for me, I already knew about sweatshops and all these big companies and how much they did overseas work with other countries for to gain bigger profits because of a project I did earlier in when I was at another college. So I had a good idea of what everything looked like and what the workers were working under, how bad their conditions were, and all that kind of stuff. Um, I haven't really learned too much. I learned specifically more about specific countries that I didn't know, like some specific statistics for Vietnam and Nicaragua and countries like that. But I already had the basic idea of sweatshops and what they were doing as for the working conditions and things similar to that. Social media definitely had a big impact on all of like being able to show all what the sweatshops were like and what the people were working under because not many people, especially when social media wasn't around, didn't really know about sweatshops and the types of working conditions that these workers were working in these countries that the big clothing companies were using to gain a bigger profit because the sweatshops are a lot cheaper than they are in America because of the amount that they pay our workers and the benefits that our workers get rather than in countries where they don't get paid as much and their working conditions aren't as good because they're paid less, therefore the profit margin is a lot higher. So social media definitely had a big impact on covering the all the problems with sweatshops, and it's getting a lot more attention now, and people are starting to change their minds about where they buy their clothes due to what companies use sweatshops overseas and things similar to that. One thing I still wish people knew was that because not very many still there some people know about sweatshops, but not everybody knows, and I think the more people that know, the better because then people will start to think more about where they buy their clothes and possibly changing their minds because of some of the companies that use sweatshops and make in places that don't really care about how their workers are treated and the working conditions that the workers work in. I think that would be a big thing, so that then the workers are able to get better pay and more benefits like they do in America. That would be huge. Um, One thing that I might display effectively as of being a leader in my media coverage would be showing people that sweatshops aren't they have some benefit for the country people at the country that they're in, but they could be better. They could be a lot better in the majority of countries where the workers don't necessarily get benefits. There are a few countries where individuals who are working in sweatshops get benefits, but not many. The pay can be a lot better. Yes, the prices for clothing may jump a little bit, but in order for them to work in a safer environment as well as being able to make a better living for them and their family, that would be great. And then as I worked on this project, I've kind of understand that the media's role in society is to show the good and the bad for uh, things like sweatshops. So like the good is that individuals are still able to make money, especially in countries that are overpopulated. So they're able to get jobs and make a little bit of money. So it will change their life around. But the bad is also that a lot of the sweatshops aren't good working conditions. They can be very much improved, and the workers should also be able to get benefits for the work that they're doing.